Problem 1 says, Shannon traded 0.45 of her collection of dance cards to a friend. Which of the answer choices shows this as a fraction? Who can tell me what answer choice do you think is the best one? Is it A, 45 out of 100? Is it B, 4 and 5 out of 100? Is it C, 80 out of 100? Or is it D, 80 out of 10? Which fraction would match that decimal? 0.45. A, B, C, or D? Violet.
It would be A.
Answer choice A. We have nothing in front of the decimal, so there should be nothing in front of my fraction. We have two place values after the decimal. That means that I need a 100 as a denominator. And after my decimal, I see the number 45, so my numerator needs to be 45. Very good job, Violet. Have our next question. One says, which decimal shows an equivalent decimal to the fraction on the number line? Sorry, went down a little too far. Okay, so if I take a look at this number line, they don't tell me the fractions. They don't have them written down, but I can look, see that this is 0 here, this is 1 over here. And if I count the pieces, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pieces. So each one of these is out of 10. So 1 out of 10, 2 out of 10, 3 out of 10 is where my point is. So which one of these decimals would be the same as 3 out of 10? Is it A, 0.2, B, 0.3, C, 0.4, or D, 0.5? Alexa?
B because it has 0.3.
Perfect. B, 0.3. These are all out of 10, so I only need one place value after my decimal, and then 1, 2. Okay. Problem 3. Marcus shelved 82 out of 100 of the books in the library for inventory. Which decimal is equivalent to this fraction? A, 8.2. B, 0.82. C, 82. Or D, 0.082. So who can tell me which decimal you think is equivalent to my fraction 82 out of 100? Which one would be the same? Violet, what'd you get?
B.
Okay, B, 0.82. Fantastic job. There's nothing in front of that fraction, so there should be nothing in front of the decimal. My denominator is 100, so I should have two place values. And my numerator is 82, so that means that after the decimal, I should have the number 8. We're going over our homework, Nikai.
Okay.
Number 4. The model below represents a fraction and a decimal greater than 1. Which fraction and decimal is represented by the shaded model? So this time, they tell us that this decimal is greater than 1. So I can see 1, 2, 3 whole models that have been shaded in. Ezekiel, put it away, sir. The last model, only part of it has been shaded in. If I look, there are a bunch of little squares on that model, and if I count them all, I can see that there are 33 of those little squares shaded in. So they want a fraction and a decimal that matches those models. Answer choice A says 3.33 equals 33 and 3 out of 100. B says 3.33 equals 3 and 33 out of 100. C says 3.33 equals 3 and 33 out of 10. And D says 3.3 equals 3 and 33 out of 100. Who can tell me what answer choice which one do you think was A? Was it B? Was it C? Or was it? What do you think, Noah? A, B, C, or D? Which one did you choose, Noah?
I'm trying to find the paper. I choose B.
B. 3.33 equals 3 and 33 out of 100. Very good job. Exactly the one that we should have. Right? And one last question for homework last night. Get a little bit better. The models below are shaded to represent 4 different fractions. 59 out of 100, 94 out of 100, 35 out of 100, and 81 out of 100. Which decimal is not represented by one of these? So instead of finding a decimal that matches, we want to find a decimal that does not match. A, 0.59, B, 0.81, C, 0.35, or D, 0.49. Which answer choice shows me a decimal that does not match? Christopher? Answer choice D, 0.49. Absolutely correct. 0.59 matches my first model. 0.81 matches my last model. And 0.35 matches the third model. But answer choice D does something different. It has the numbers 9 and 4, but it switches them around. So that's the one that does not.